The Play Mornings with Steph and John replay.
Good morning, world.
It is February 15th, 2024.
And it's Singles Awareness Day.
Ugh, are you... What?
I know. It seems kind of silly because I feel like yesterday would be more a Singles Awareness Day. Everybody's making all those Valentine's Day posts, making reservations, and you just become very aware that you're single.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just like the hangover of it today, and you're like, I'm by myself. And a lot of people don't mind that they're by themselves.
No.
Some people choose it, for sure.
But these people who are making these holidays, I feel like, aren't fine. They're by themselves. Like the day before Valentine's Day, February 13th, it was Self-Love Day. And it's like, you need 2 days?
Yeah, you got to prepare. Then you got to like go through it, wade through the posts and the hearts and the balloons. And then when you get out on the other side, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm extra aware now.
525 private jets left the big football game on Sunday.
525? Is that
separate
number right?
Yeah, that's that's actually on the low end of it's been in the past.
Where'd they find all the runways for that? Oh my
right?
goodness.
Well, they're definitely rich people runways we just don't know about.
Oh, okay. Right.
Well, it got me thinking, if I ever had a chance to get a private jet, where would I go with it? Where would the first place to be go?
And what came to mind?
Such a basic one, but Hawaii.
I don't think that's basic. Sounds
really?
Nice. Sounds sunny.
It does, but you look at all the other places people go, and it's just like, well, there's also probably, again, private islands I have no idea about that these rich people go to.
So now you not only want a private jet, you want a private island?
Yeah, but I feel like the jet is the gateway drug, right?
Greedy, okay.
Where would you go then?
Probably Europe.
That's a good one.
I don't want to just go to one country. I want to go to a whole continent.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, there's like Iceland, and there's Norway, and there's the Netherlands, and Scotland, and all the Linds. Yeah, Paris as well, France. Yeah, I want to go everywhere.
That's a good answer.
Thank you. I've crafted it for a long time. Actually, I've just been dreaming about vacation, whether I have a private jet or not. I wanted to watch You've Got Mail last night.
Great film.
I know. It came out in 1998. It's got Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, and they're just so good. And if you ever want to see like a relic from the past of what it used to be like when you had to email people and log on to dial-up internet, that is the movie to watch.
That's what it is?
Oh, it's so good, John. But I looked it up on the only streaming service I have right now, which is Prime.
Yeah.
And it said, we don't have it, but you can rent it for $4.99.
That's a little pricey.
I know. I was like, $4.99? That's like a quarter of my monthly subscription to whatever streaming service I'm on. So my husband said, just look it up on the firestick. And lo and behold, after 3 different versions, one was kind of choppy, another was not in English, and then the third time was a charm. Played like no big deal, as if I had paid $4.99 to rent it.
Okay.
Is that illegal?
Okay.
Because I feel like if they wanted me to rent it for $4.99, that maybe I should have. Like,
let's just take a step back. By Fire Stick, you don't mean that you watched it through means of Amazon, right?
No, I paid somebody like $150 for this Fire Stick, and he said it has everything you could ever want to watch on it.
Okay, the Fire Stick, not inherently legal. That super illegal.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I'm not one to steal, but I feel like suddenly I'm a big thief.
No, I'm surprised you're saying this on air.
I paid
You're the good
for it.
one.
I paid for it.
Yeah, you paid some random guy for it. You're not paying the residual checks for these actors and actresses.
I'm sorry, forgive me.
I went to Peter Pond Mall yesterday, beautiful establishment we have here in Fort Mac. Mm-hmm. And I took out some money because I got paid yesterday, and I really like using cash because when I use cash, it comes out of my bank account. But to me, it feels like I use less money if I take out cash, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mental game you play, kind of. Like,
like if I
know I have this much money, and I can see it leaving my hand.
Exactly. Like if I only take out $40, I only have that $40 to spend.
Right.
So I did that, except I went to a Bitcoin ATM.
Whoa.
To do it. Yeah.
How does that work? Like, I've seen those. They're a lot smaller ATM machines. Can you take out money from a Bitcoin machine?
No, you can if you have Bitcoin, but what I found out is you can also very easily almost purchase Bitcoin.
Oh, no.
And I don't know if you know, one Bitcoin is up to $50,000.
Did you buy a .000 something of it with your $40?
So I put my debit card in, and it offered, since I don't have $50,000,
Well, who
it
does?
offered, like you said, like .00125 or something like that. And I almost thought about it. I was like, hey, it could keep going up. If I were to buy Bitcoin, now would be my opportunity. But then I thought to myself, how do I get to it after this? I don't have a crypto wallet.
Maybe they offer that too. After you sign up for the Bitcoin, maybe they're like, would you like to also set up your crypto wallet right here in the middle of the mall on this machine? Just so you can get it all done.
Convenient.
One-stop shop.
Some good things out there come from TikTok.
Yeah.
A lot of other things is apparently they steal our information, but it's worth it.
Apparently they steal our information. No big deal.
It's worth it if it means I get to watch 3 uninterrupted hours of TikTok lives of cats eating rotisserie chicken.
You have to be kidding me right now.
All of last
3
night.
hours?
3 straight hours of just kitties coming on and eating rotisserie chicken.
Like, what was interesting about it?
The fact that they're stray kitties eating rotisserie chicken.
If you say that one more time.
They are, like, I don't know how to explain anymore. You're not into this, are you?
No, I don't care about cats whatsoever. And especially, like, just eating chicken for 3 hours.
But sometimes, like, it's kind of like a sitcom, because I went to their account, and sometimes, like, a skunk pulls up, so it's like, oh, here's the conflict, and then there's resolution, like, they both eat in harmony.
Oh, okay. All right. But, like, is it the same cat every time?
They're different stray cats.
Do the cats get cuter?
It started with one, and then I think one told another person, like, another kitty, and then, like, now it's up to, like, 5 or 6.
5 or 6 cats. And does he do this every night? Is he just like, oh, I work at a grocery store, and we're going to throw out this rotisserie chicken anyway?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much every single night.
These are like the luckiest cats ever.
Right? And that's why it's so entertaining to watch, because you never know what you're going to get.
Okay, John, I'm going to tell you about another live stream that I think you might find more interesting, or at least everybody else will.
Okay. Ouch.
Grizzly bears fishing for salmon in the Dawson River in Alaska. It's a live stream. It happens every year. All these bears go to the same river and they fish, and you can watch it for hours on end and yell at the screen when the bear gets a fish or when he loses one. You'd be like, come on, bear, get better.
Yeah.
Way more fun.
You know,
a lot more chance, like the rotisserie chicken's just set out for these cats. These bears actually have to work for it.
But the problem with that is bears hibernate, cats don't. So I can get this every single day. Meanwhile, bears, I have to do, is it once a year?
I don't know. I think it's for a while, but like there's so many hours of it. It feels like it's live even if it's not live.
See, that's the difference. That's the difference. Do you like free money?
Obviously. Who doesn't? Is there a catch?
No, actually. I don't think, none of this one. But you
Okay.
do have to do your taxes before March 15th.
That is a catch.
Okay. Well, isn't the cutoff for taxes like March 15th?
No, it's like April 30th, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
I can certainly do my taxes before March 15th / mom can do my taxes before March 15th to get free money.
yeah, same boat, except my mom doesn't even do it. We give it to somebody else.
Oh, wow. All right.
So my mom's just the middleman.
Well, at least she's willing to be that for you.
Right?
And does she charge a fee? Because you might want to cut her out.
But if you pay your taxes before March 15th, you will now be getting the newly updated climate incentive.
Okay.
Instead of before, I think it was about like 170, 150. That's what I got. Mm-hmm. It's now 225 per person.
All the time?
All the time.
Hey.
And
okay.
if you have kids, it's better. For people under 17, I believe you get an extra $56 on top of all of that. So might be a reasoning to have another kid.
Or a reason just to get your taxes done sooner.
Either or, I think work.
I don't think the money evens out for having another kid, $56?
We're-
It'll help, but it might not be a flash in the pan. Feeling like you're in a slump with your fitness journey, you could get this app that makes it seem like you're working towards getting to Middle Earth.
You've never turned me off of a nap quicker.
Hey, this is kind of fun.
Okay, explain.
Okay, so they can't use the words Middle Earth because copyright, but they're saying you can go to Mordor. And you are kind of like going along a Lord of the Rings map. And basically, it's miles and miles away. And so every time the app runs in the background, so it pairs with your Apple Health app. So if you are kind of like walking around the office, it's going to count towards the steps towards getting to Middle Earth. But you're kind of racing, I think, Bilbo Baggins, and he's got quite a lead on you. So you're trying to get there before he does.
Well, how is that fair?
What do you mean?
Just because he's short doesn't mean he doesn't take big strides. They're short, right?
Yes, they're hobbits. Yeah, so it would be short.
Yeah.
But he maybe doesn't mean he doesn't take big strides, but maybe he doesn't have as much time to walk to Middle Earth as you do.
Yeah.
Or run there for that matter.
I have heard of something like this. I think it's called the Conqueror Challenge, and it's similar, except like it's not a beat the clock type thing. You just get 80 miles, whatever that is to kilometers to do. And once you complete it, like you get some sort of medal. You can sign up for a Scooby-Doo one. You'll get a Scooby-Doo medal in the mail once you complete it.
Cool.
There's a Ghostbusters one. There's Game of Thrones.
That's so fun. Like, I mean, I'm walking anyway. I love watching me close my rings on my Apple Watch now. I'm like, yes, I did it. I did it. Thank you very much. Especially when my Apple Watch is like, you can do it. You can meet your stand goal. Just 25 more minutes of exercise and you'll be set. So if there's something else encouraging me too, like a Scooby-Doo medal, sign me up. Like Bilbo Baggins chasing me to Middle Earth, maybe.
Yeah.
John, how was your Valentine's Day?
It was good. I did nothing. How was yours?
Thank you. I just really wanted to brag about mine, so I just wanted to get you to ask.
Well, hey, John, how was your Valentine's Day? I know your girlfriend's not here anymore.
I know. I knew that you didn't have a great Valentine's Day, but I assumed that the customary response after me asking would be that you would say, and yours?
And yours, Steph?
It was amazing, John. I think like Valentine's Day might be my favorite week of the year.
Week?
Yeah, there's no other time of the year when I get so spoiled and feel so loved.
If you're putting Valentine's Day over Christmas, that's crazy, but continue.
Yeah, so every year of my entire life, my dad sends me flowers.
Aw.
I know. And like, he doesn't just send them anywhere. Like I guess he does send them anywhere. He sent them to Australia. He sent them to Toronto. I spent Valentine's Day in Edmonton one time, and literally somebody came to my hotel room door and delivered flowers. Like, he is so good at sending them wherever I am, and they always arrive on Valentine's Day. So they did yesterday. So Thank you so much, Dad. So very spoiled that way. And I remember when I was a kid and my brother was like, hey, how come she gets Valentine's Day presents? And my dad was like, Valentine's Day is for fathers and daughters. So
is it?
It is at my house. But then also my husband is amazing too.
Yeah.
I gotta give a shout out to him. And so, for our entire relationship, we always have waffles on Valentine's Day.
Oh, nice.
I know, and he always makes them, and they're delicious. And so I had Girl Guides last night. We had a really fun beach party. It was so awesome, but couldn't really celebrate Valentine's Day. So I came home on Tuesday night to our like living room, completely transformed into a really fun like outdoor scene.
Nice.
You know, those two like red Adirondack chairs that Parks Canada has put everywhere. We had some red Adirondack chairs in our living room.
Okay.
And we sat down and we ate deliciously freshly made waffles. And of course, a bouquet of flowers and all of my favorite candy and stuff. So, yeah, huge shout out to the men in my life.
Apparently. And not the one in my girlfriend's life.
Yeah.
I did nada. And boy, did I love it.
Take a hint, John. Make somebody's day next year, okay?
I'll try.
Thanks for listening.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Steph and John replay.
Find more Steph and John at play1037.ca.